Bought it at Miranda Lambert's store, and it's amazing.
Yep, I did, and I tried to find something, but and like I said, there were no trademarked words on anything.
I know,
when it first opened. So that's the only thing I could come up with.
And that's the important thing.
Yes.
Now, very similar to me, you're a YouTube fan, right?
Yes.
You don't watch TV, but you watch YouTubers.
Well, yes, I do, because in our evenings, if Mark happens to be watching the History Channel, or if he is watching a show, a car show or something I don't want to see, then I will catch up on YouTube. And I do stay pretty faithful with a few people.
Who are your top 5 favorite YouTubers?
Top 5, of course, you guys. I'm always making sure that I watch you guys. I watched yours today before you called me. I like Annalie and Jesse a lot. Annalie is a hairstylist, and she works for Chaz Dean, and her husband Jesse is a photographer. They're always traveling because,
I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, I like them a lot. They're always traveling to Hong Kong because Annalie works for Chaz Dean, which does with QVC a lot. So she's always in Hong Kong at QVC hairstyling over there. I just like them. They're just neat people. I like them a lot. Of course, BF versus GF. Gotta love Gina and Jesse.
Oh my gosh, they're crazy.
Yes.
Aren't you jealous of their life though? They have a beautiful apartment in Philadelphia, and all they do is go around filming themselves, and they make a living at it. I'm jealous.
Well, they do. YouTubers, for YouTube, they travel and they do meetups for YouTube. That's the life right there. You need.
I know.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. I watch. I do also. It's Judy's life. Now that goes back to the mommy and me that I watch. It's her and Benji, their husband and wife, and I've actually watched them for over 3 years because they've been vlogging now every day for 3.5 years, and their first daughter, Juliana, is 3 years old, and that's when it started. And they since had twins, and I do watch them. I keep up with them a lot because I've watched them for so long. And Judy also does a tutorial, makeup tutorial. It's called It's Judy's Time. And that's been out since 2012. Now, I like her stuff because she buys stuff from the drugstore or stuff that we would buy.
Right.
And she also buys high-end stuff. So she does really good stuff, and I like watching her.
A lot of the YouTubers I watch, when it comes to the makeup YouTubers, those are the ones that I tend to drift to. Those that buy a lot of drugstore, the affordable stuff, but then every once in a while they'll splurge on the $50 foundation. I've never splurged on the $50 foundation. I look at it in the store and go, I can't. I just can't.
Right. And I will tell you, you probably know this. I've posted it before and you probably don't. Maybe you do, I don't know. But Walgreens has a 100% money-back guarantee on every single thing that they sell. All their makeup, their facials, their perfumes, their colognes, the high-end expensive stuff. And if you buy if you go buy makeup and you don't like it, you return it the next day. You either exchange it or you get your money back. One of the two. No questions asked.
That's a great thing to share. I have seen that you post that, but that's a great thing to remind everyone.
Yeah, it is. I love it. So I have to catch myself when I walk into a store or walk into Target or walk into wherever and I go straight to the makeup. No, I'm going to make another trip to Walgreens, look at the makeup, and then if I don't like it, I'm taking it back. So,
and there's usually a Walgreens pretty close to a Target in my life experience, within a good 5-10 mile radius.
They kind of follow each other, I think.
Yeah, they're probably owned by the same person. That's probably a descendant of Sam Moulton. You never know.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. If we can't get them at Target, we'll get them at Walgreens.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I do watch a lot, and I do Fleur. I like her.
Fleur de Force.
Yes, she's seems like a really cool girl. Yeah.
Have you been watching her vlogs throughout April? Because she has 2 channels. She has the Florida Force and the Florida Vlog.
Yeah, and I caught up. I've watched them, but I'm a little bit behind on it.
That's my workout thing. Like, I don't listen to music anymore. I watch vlogs. It's so weird.
Vlogs,
yes.
Yeah. I do in the evening. I try to keep up with her, but if she has one, I think, was it Coachella?
Coachella? Yes.
Yeah, that's the last time I watched it because that's what they were going. She was going to that.
So you're not very far behind at all. I feel like she was I don't think if I sat back and counted the days in April and her vlog posts, I don't think they add up. She was very busy for a while, and that's okay. I was happy with what I got. Very happy. It's weird that I love stuff like that. I love looking into other people's lives and seeing how they live.
Well, I agree, and I don't. There is one that is Shep 689, and I'll tell you, it's two gay guys, and it's Will and RJ. But they're very, very. It is so tastefully done because they work for YouTube, and they have like the 15-second rule. If they play a song, copyright, they only have 15 seconds to do it because it's copyrighted. So, they work for YouTube. They travel the world. They just got back from a 3-week trip to Europe, and I love theirs because it is life, and they take you on all these trips on their meetups, and I really like theirs too. I do keep up with theirs every evening usually because they vlog daily.
Are there any Oklahoma vloggers?
I don't think so. Just me and
There's
Mark.
your door. Yes, I was going to say you have vlogged a little bit, but you've kind of stopped.
I did stop because we forget. We're always busy and doing stuff, and it's hard to.
Steve is my constant reminder. He's like, "Did you vlog that?" No.
Yeah, he is. He's very good at keeping up and doing it. We need to do it again, but I'm like, we get up on Saturday mornings and go eat breakfast and go to Lowe's. Now we have a lot of fun in Lowe's. Don't misunderstand me.
Oh, I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, we have fun everywhere we go, but we love Lowe's. And if people really want to go watch us eat breakfast and go to Lowe's and then go whatever stores else
It's all about how you spin it, what you talk about while you're doing those. It's all about the content. It really and Steve and I are constantly tweaking things and trying to learn things to make it something that people want to watch and increase our numbers. We haven't, hit any crazy amount of listeners yet, or viewers, I guess. But it's just fun.
It is fun. I need to really do that again. I don't.
It's on your to-do
I need to
list.
get into that again. Yeah,
it's hard. It is difficult. It really is. I feel like such a goober when I'm doing it. Here, I'm at the restaurant. Here's my steak. Yay!
It's to remember doing it. That's the thing.
And then I found this one last story that I want to talk about that I found to be kind of cute and kind of sad all at the same time. Now, did you see 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Okay. There is a story where this is actually happening to a girl who forgets everything each morning.
That is crazy.
And the sad thing is, her name's Ginny Gisby. She's 20 years old. She's from Nottingham, England. And she does suffer from the same condition as the 20-something single woman portrayed by Drew Barrymore. It's a condition where she deals with short-term memory loss to the point where she wakes up every morning without a clue what took place the day before. And just like in the movie, she has her own Henry Roth, which was Adam Sandler's character. And it's a patient boyfriend who wants to help her remember. So what she said, I wake up after being asleep all night and have no memory of who I am or my boyfriend and my parents. And so I feel very angry at first, as I think everyone around me is a complete stranger. But her boyfriend, who's been with her for 3 years, his name is Stuart Balmforth, calms her down by flipping through a scrapbook that chronicles their romance. And Jenny said, "It is terrifying when I wake up with no memory and it takes half an hour before I begin to remember again." So it sounds like she is actually remembering things outside of, like, when you watch the movie, Drew Barrymore had to be completely reminded. And it seemed like she never really completely remembered, correct?
I wish that this would come out like on the Today Show or something to be able to know about her story, because that's just
just to like really see it unfold on on camera would be great. It all started last year when she collapsed at work and landed in a coma for a few days. And when she woke up, she suffered from a severe seizure, which caused her to become paralyzed. Well, doctors have diagnosed Jenny with functional neurological disorder and epilepsy, 2 conditions that contribute to her memory loss. And since Jenny recalled having balancing issues since childhood, doctors speculate she has quietly suffered from this since she was about 10 years old. And it's just gotten worse over time. So can you imagine just putting yourself, if you woke up every morning not knowing who Mark was, not knowing who your kids were? It's just hard to wrap my head around, or my heart. I'm just like, oh, that would kill me.
Yeah, some days I would love to wake up and have it happen the same way over and over and over.
Right. There's some good days, right?
Not because it had to, but yeah, some days I would love to live over and over. But
right.
Yeah, that is sad. I can't imagine.
Mm-mm. Well, Kim, I want to thank you so much for being on the podcast. Did you have fun?
I did. It was a lot of fun.
Was it easier than you thought it would be?
Yes, it is. It was a lot easier.
It's just
it was
two girls chatting. Are you going to do it again?
I would do it again.
Okay, that's awesome.
And I'm just glad to finally have talked to you finally. And
I know. I feel like you're an old friend because we've been friends on Facebook for going on probably 4 or 5 years.
Since you and Steve went on that first date.
Yeah.
Because I followed him before that. So, yes.
Yeah, so that'll be 5 years next month. And it's crazy how Facebook and stuff like that brings certain people together. And I think it attracted me to you because we are very similar in our tastes.
Yes.
It's like you'll post something and I'll be like, holy muffin, yes.
Yep, I agree. The things you guys do, you and Steve go out and just do little things in the city, just different towns, new towns, go whatever, window shopping and look at, I mean, that's what we do. It's the simplest things that
get out of the
most
house
fun at.
and spend time together. You got to get out and live, and it doesn't cost a lot of money to do that.
Nope, it's free to go somewhere, just spend gas to get there. It's free to go and do absolutely nothing. We'll go somewhere and sit and look at each other and talk and do nothing and have more fun than what people spend a lot of money to go do things,
Right.
I don't know.
Thank you so much.
It was fun. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You found us once, but can you find us again? Make sure and check out our website at twogirlsandabottle-of-wine.com. You can listen to us on Podbean, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Rockin' Comedy Radio, iTunes, Stitcher. All of our links can be found on Tumblr and Blogspot. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon.